guys, this is Anna here in the studio, gamer name Anamon, with another one of your Brave Arms Lock and Load segments for Monday, June 28, 2010. We have a very special treat for you guys today. I'll be interviewing Chris Wrightson, our social game designer for Brave Arms, and I'll be giving you a sneak peek into his average day, as well as a sneak peek into the studio. So, are you guys excited? Are you ready? Alright, follow me. This is so cool. Hey Chris.
Hey, what's up?
What are you up to?
Just working on the level.
Very cool. Do you have a second to chat with us?
Sure.
Awesome. So Chris, what does your average day consist of as a game designer?
Average day for a game designer here at 3G is actually a lot of work. A lot of it is just, focusing on what the game is, what makes the game fun, starting from, the very, very beginning. But like in an average day, I will sit down and play with the beta testers first thing in the morning and get their reaction to the game, see, what problems are occurring, what bugs are occurring, and just kind of run with it. Other than, the standard bug checking and all that other stuff, it's more of just kind of seeing, what's fun and what's not fun, and then analyzing that, as well as going through and making sure we're actually on task with what we're, supposed to be doing. I mean, every game design has a kind of set layout and a set plan, and I have to make sure that plan stays on track for everybody, and make sure that, everyone's on the same page, and that our idea for the game is actually going through from start to finish every day. Because every day is a new challenge, every day is a new features implemented, and I have to make sure those features are coinciding with what we designed originally.
And the fans really want to know what challenges have come up regarding the game mechanics of Brave Arms.
A lot of the game mechanic problems that we run into, especially, this is something that continues to happen, is weapon mechanics. And the core fundamental thing for any first-person shooter is the weapons. And if they're balanced, if they're fun, if they're equal. And a lot of what we've been seeing is that some of the weapons may seem unbalanced, some of them may seem overpowered. We just kind of have to analyze that on a daily basis and see what the testers are thinking and what's actually going on and what's working and what's not working. Another thing that's kind of hard for design, more of level design too, is spawn points. Now, spawn points you might think aren't a huge issue, but they have to be placed evenly, they have to be spaced evenly, and they have to be so far apart from each other that you're not going to have instant kills on somebody's spawn. And obviously all of this integrates back to the game design. We have to look over that and see, okay, is this actually going to work? Do we need to add something? Something we've been toying around with is the idea of adding, spawn delay or spawn invulnerability. Like on spawn, you're invincible for 2 seconds. And all these things we have to kind of question as we're testing the game. So they're huge problems and huge hurdles that we have to accomplish every day here.
Yeah, that makes sense. And also, since you mentioned weapons, we wanted to know what your weapon of choice is.
Weapon of choice, probably the sniper rifle. I mean, there's nothing like zooming in on somebody's head and blowing it off. But I mean, other than that, you've got your shotty that's just a massive, in-your-face gun that's just gonna destroy anybody. SMG's always fun. It's your spray and pray gun, your ultimate gun of just going in guns of all and just wrecking face. And then your assault rifle is more of your timely, accurate gun that you want to use when you need it. But yeah, definitely sniper rifle. I'll go back to that.
I think that's my favorite too.
Cool.
So Chris, what are you most excited about regarding Brave Arms?
Probably the most exciting thing about Brave Arms to me is that it's on Facebook. One of the coolest things about this game is that it's one of the only games you can go online and play directly on your browser with your friends on Facebook. And I think that is a huge step in the right direction for any gaming platform. It takes the mobility of any game and just puts it right out there. No longer are you forced to have an Xbox 360 when you go home for vacation. You can just log on your mom's computer that might not be amazing, but if it has a browser, it'll probably play Brave Arms and it'll work, just fine. Another thing I'm really looking forward to is, implementing new features. And I think once we have all those features in, like, the leveling system, all the new guns that we're kind of designing, all the new levels that we're designing along with that is, once all of that comes together, I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Actual completion of the game and actually seeing it and interacting with community members and just making it the best game for them.
Yeah, I definitely think we're all looking forward to that. But besides Brave Arms, what is another one of your favorite games?
Favorite games? Well, as a game designer, you definitely have to play a lot of games. Obviously, time is a factor with that, especially working. You know, you don't get as much time as you can to play games, but probably my favorite right now would have to probably be World of Warcraft. Team Fortress 2 is always a classic. That's a great game for reference. It's a great game to look at, and it's something that definitely inspires me to come into work every day. Is like, you know, we want to be where they're at, and we want to have as much interaction with the fans as they do, and that's what our goal is.
And on that note, do you have any advice for future game designers?
Besides for playing a lot of games, the best advice I could give is just keep taking those English classes and just make sure you're writing all the time. A lot of what game design is actually writing. You don't see the kind of aspect in when you're playing games. You don't think, oh, there's not a lot of writing involved, but honestly, communicating those ideas and getting them across to the entire development team takes a lot of writing. And the Brave Arms game doc is huge, and it started with just 4 pages of thoughts and ideas, and it's expanded to probably about 80 pages almost, if not more. And you get all those thoughts and ideas in a 1-page document or in a one huge document, and you have to have the ability to communicate that and make sure that comes across concise throughout the development process. So keep writing, obviously, keep playing games, and most importantly, try to analyze. If you don't have time to play games, you can read up on stuff online. There's plenty of sites to read up on the newest games and kind of just see what they're doing, give you some ideas, and design some of your own games just for fun. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of mod communities out there. I would definitely suggest entering into making your own game through a mod. That's totally free to do. It's totally easy to do, and it gives you kind of an idea of if it's going to work for you or not.
So Chris, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us. We really appreciate your time. Is there anything else you want to say to the Brave Arms community?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to shout out to all those testers out there. I really think you guys are doing a great job getting in the game, finding all those bugs that are really hard to find, and giving us ideas and thoughts to change different aspects of the game. It's really, really helpful. And feel free to I'm in the game pretty much every test session, at least for a little bit. I'll go in there and I'll chat with you guys. So jump in there. If you guys want to ask any questions, that's why I'm there. If you guys want any to address anything to me directly, that's why I'm there too. And I would definitely suggest you guys participate in the forums, even if you're not in the beta testing. If you're not part of the closed beta testing right now, you can definitely participate in the forums. We have plenty of stuff going on in there. You can just introduce yourself and get involved, and submit a beta application, because we're definitely still accepting those. And the more beta testers we get, the better the game's going to be.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Chris.
No problem.
Along with what Chris was saying, we would like to give out a couple fan shout-outs. Cookie Slayer 666 and Uberlame have gone above and beyond in helping us find some major bugs, as well as giving us some great feedback. So, thank you so much, guys. Also, as a side note, beta testers, please make sure you are going in at the designated testing times, as we would like to start stress testing our servers. We have also chosen more beta testers throughout the week, so to make sure you are getting our emails, make sure you are checking all your inbox folders, including your junk mail folder. Beta testers, please ensure that you are going to the private forums for all beta testing information. So, that is your Lock and Load segment for Monday, June 28, 2010. I'm Anna Montoya, gamer name Anamon. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.